Hello everyone, my name is Bear. Today we are going to be flying the F8E Crusader. It is a fantastic plane for the BR, sitting at 10.3. You kind of get sat in this lovely BR of 10.3, 10.7, 11.0, which is seeing a lot of down tiers. And partial up tiers, you see very rarely see partial up tiers. At most, you see a lot of 11.0 games. You will see the occasional 11.3 game, but you will see a lot of, at your tier 10.7, 11.0 games. And this plane is crazy enough to where you can compete even in a 10.7 game. You're still want to be one of the heavy hitters. 11.0 game, people will kind of catch you a little easier and out dogfight you. But anything 10.7 games or below, you're definitely to be feared. In a full down tier, this thing is the destroyer of worlds. When you run into good players, they'll focus you immediately, because if you don't focus this thing, you can just run riot. I've had 7 kill games, 6 kill games in this airplane. This thing can absolutely run riot. I had a 7 kill game without even rearming. Didn't even go back and land. And that's kind of how crazy this plane is. The first things first, before you get into your game, you're going to need to make a custom loadout. I've got this thing spaded. We can talk armament here. When you first get it, you will have I believe it's just 2 AIM-9Bs is what you'll have, which will be pretty painful. Their rear aspect, their AIM-9Bs, they're pretty terrible. The interesting stuff starts to be when you get the AIM-9Ds. You unlock the AIM-9Ds, you carry 4 of them. That's the progression: AIM-9B, then AIM-9C, or AIM-9C, then AIM-9B. So you get your AIM-9Cs first before the Ds. The radar missiles are very good, and I would recommend carrying a custom loadout of, where did I put it? Preset number 2, 2 AIM-9Cs and 2 AIM-9Ds when you're getting spaded. The AIM-9Bs are AIM-9Bs. They're pretty crappy. The AIM-9Ds and Cs, on the other hand, are excellent long-range missiles for this BR. They pretty much outrange every other missile at this BR due to their missile guidance time of 60 seconds. That's really the key impact. So you can lob these things rear aspect. You can lock people up from 4 kilometers away, and they won't even see it coming. You can missile from people's situational awareness is so non-existent, especially with all the premium spam. You can lob these things rear aspect from 4 kilometers away and get a ton of kills. And once they start pulling, they can just pull that continuous 18 Gs, and they have so much energy that it's just incredible. And then you have your AIM-9Cs as well, which they don't pull super hard off the rail. But once again, you can lob them in head-ons. You can lob these. I've lobbed these, 8-9 kilometers away in a head-on and gotten kills. So this is kind of the loadout you want to run. This is my ARB loadout: 2 AIM-9Ds, 2 AIM-9Cs. Another thing that it gets is the 20mm Colts. It's 4 of them. And I run that AP belts, which these guns didn't really seem to get that affected by real shatter. They absolutely shred airplanes when you hit them. All right, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to climb up to 17,500 feet. Nice gentle climb, 20-ish degrees nose up. You can go into your view, get the deck angle and set that. You can also go into your cockpit view and look on the attitude indicator. It'll say climb on your attitude indicator. We'll cruise on up. We'll go up to 0.97, and you'll start to get that little bit of a wiggle. And then once we're up at climbing at 0.97, we're going to level off just under 18,000 feet to avoid getting a contrail. And that just makes us less visible. As you can see, we're going to immediately get some visibility and almost don't notice this F104 until it's too late. Little dodge, he comes shooting at us. We'll lock up this. We're trying to lock the F4. We get a happy accident, get another F4. And we'll lob that missile away. Get very lucky this F4 misses his shots. I do kind of play this pretty poorly here. They don't have any flares or chaff. Get a little distracted. Oh, there's an F8U closing very rapidly. Lock him up. He's already shooting and flaring. Get out of the way. and very lucky to escape with only a wingtip damage there. Go ahead and cruise off. We got somebody else coming here, lock him up. Radar lock away. He's not paying attention. And that's why you pay attention. He's got no flares, no chaff. He's just not even paying attention, not listening to his RWR. And that's going to be another freebie. Spot another A10 down low. And he looks distracted. And people that are distracted are not attention payers. And attention payers, non-attention payers, I should say, are freebies. So we'll use our AIM-9D, get that, lob that out. And just like I thought, he is not an attention payer. He's focused on the Harrier. He's not looking at his death from above. So then we'll go ahead and climb back up using our speed. Don't pull too hard above, 550 knots. You don't really want to just yank this thing around because you can still rip the wings off. It's not nearly as bad as the F8U2, but you still can rip the wings off pretty heavily. Little jump here. Just wanted to say we're going back to rearm and definitely belly land this airplane, get the skid out, or the air brake out, and just come in and belly land. The brakes on this thing are absolutely abysmal, and it'll take you forever to rearm. So just belly land. Now we're back. There's an aardvark, and we'll get him radar locked up. I'm trying to demonstrate some long-range missiling. Unfortunately, we're just going to lose him with this cloud there here in a moment. You can see, there goes the lock. So he's coming at us, and then we've locked the other aardvarks. Now it's a last second, and this is really too close to lob this missile inside 2cam. It's just not going to pull. Fortunately for us, we can pull plenty of AOA, get the guns off. And I noticed that when he flared, it didn't chaff as well, so we're just going to lock him up and lob it and see if he has any chaff. He starts spamming flares, and nope, he does not have any chaff. So that's a freebie. Unfortunately, we don't get the kill. And on to the next one. All right, here we are again. Game 2, we're already level at 17,000 feet. Our tried and true strategy of staying below the contrails. And other people are not that smart, so we'll go ahead and we see him. We already have him locked up on radar, 16K out. We will warm up the AIM-9C with his name on it and see if he's an attention payer. Lost him for a second, lock him up again. 9 clicks out, hold that for me, buddy. Ding. The rocket, they only get the icon when the rocket motor's burning. So you can kind of catch people by surprise. Lob this one from 10 km out. Fully expecting to get the kill here. Ding. Oh, he chaffed. But he did chaff. We're going to pull. We do have an attention payer. We got a full up tier here. And I'm interested in getting these missiles off and disengaging. So we'll lob one at the Mirage, see if he's still paying attention. He lobs another one. Unfortunately, he is paying attention. You'll see in a second he's going to flare this. Lob the second one at this J35. Check your 6. Oh, good thing I checked my 6. J35 coming right at us. The Mirage does flare right there. You can see that, but the J35 is not an attention payer. So unfortunately for us here, we're in a full up tier, and these guys know they can't leave me. They smell blood, and so they're going to start firing missiles. They're going to chase me down, and they're going to kill me. Nothing I can really do. Got 3-4 people chasing you. They can all pull crazy AOA, but we'll take them in circles. Not a whole lot you can do here. Damn, that sucks. Alright, so we're back again. We're a little high this time. 20,000 feet, but we're already kind of intercepting people. So we don't particularly care. Lob one of these out, 10 clicks out, see if he's a attention pair. Lose the radar lock, so I kind of screwed up here. The missile still tracks, so I just wasted my second A9C, which is good to know. If you lose the radar lock, your missile can still track. Notice my teammate over here has a MiG-21 up quite high. I kind of look like he's taken care of by the other F8E with that A9C radar missile. Hear that missile behind me last second. Get a lucky flare off. That's why you always got to pay attention. You never know where people can come from. But this MiG now makes a fatal mistake. He goes vertical. And so what we're going to do is we're going to pull horizontal to get the nose back around. And he has so little energy. He's just a freebie kill. You can see off in the bottom right corner of the screen. He's going to get aim 9D. Everybody is hunting this guy because he's so low energy. He's just a freebie kill. He does get a missile off. F5 is able to flare it, but we just have such incredible range with that aim 9D that we can do. It's just a freebie. Same thing with A5. He's such low energy. 3.5 clicks out. The missile burn time is so long, it's going to catch him no problem. And there's an easy 3-piece. So now that we've killed all the high people, it's time to go clean up. We've expended all of our missiles on the main threats. There's a couple of Su-25s down here. Go ahead and put it into a dive. Get off the power. I know I have plenty of time to accelerate, and I'm concerned for the level off here that I will over G and rip my wings off, which is a possibility. Typically it's about 550 knots. That'll start to happen. Get a little lucky on this intercept here. And he's going to pull back up into the clouds. As I whiff, just spraying, hoping to get him. Wasn't sure how high that cloud was, but luckily for us, he just flies in a straight line. Not sure what he missile locked there. It's a missile off on something. And then we're going to turn around and see if we can go help our buddy. An F8E gets the yard bar. 2 F8Es remaining. Those are quite scary airplanes left over. Initially, I'm BMing the F8E. I'm hoping that I can distract him, right? I can lock him up with my radar and just give my F5 an opening, because the F8E will be distracted by the RWR, maybe start panic flaring, having to look around extra. Can't pass up this target opportunity though. This, oh shoot. This Su-25K. Unfortunately, my recording just skipped there for a couple of seconds after ramming that Su-25 and surviving. But we're just gonna pull in, and conveniently this F8E has come over to join us, so we don't even have to fly far. We're gonna try and form up on him completely with those shots, but we're still gonna be able to slot in just behind him. And trying to conserve ammo here, 42 shots, just tap, tap, come on. There we go. And we're on our way back to the base, and conveniently this Su-25 pulls up out of the clouds right next to us. And 7 minutes of fuel, 14 rounds of ammo in each cannon. So 28 rounds total. See if I can make it work for the 7K. Once again, hit him with some BM, make him think I have some missiles maybe. Get him to panic a little bit, crank around for me, and get the perfect tap for the 7K. With 4 bullets remaining, 6 minutes of fuel. So, in conclusion, for the F8E, it's not the fastest airplane. It's not the best dogfighter airplane. Don't get me wrong, it's very good. But it's fast enough, it's good enough, the guns are good, the missiles are good, you get countermeasures. It is the sum of all of these things together just combined turns into an amazing airplane with that's honestly, it's fun to fly, it's consistent. You know, you can dogfight, you can get BVR kills. It really is just a great airplane. Great addition, great part of the US tech tree. Thanks for watching.